Everybody, it's David Oakdown Farm. We had some tree trimmers come the other day and we have a whole bunch of logs dropped and new wood chips and all sorts of stuff. So let's take a look at what they were up to and the changes to the yard. You guys probably don't notice much difference here, but we did actually get, seven trees dropped along, mostly along this fence line, or stone wall. First and foremost was this ash, which I know it's hard to get a scale on this thing. But I'll put my foot up here. Give you guys an idea of the size of that stump. It's easily 3 feet across that direction. So this is all mostly ash pieces. We had a really sad looking maple right here. Had very little crown left. So that guy came down. On this side of the wall were 2 cherry trees. Also basically no crown left. You can see this one was rotted right to the core. So here's our nice jumble of logs here. And I had 2 ash trees down here that were dying from borers. So I got those 2 removed there. And last but not least, this mound you see. I'm going to scramble over the wall here, hopefully without falling down. This was a big giant oak. And this one we actually had the stump ground, because my anticipation is to plow my driveway out towards the road and pile my snow right up against that stone wall starting next year. See, a lot of this stuff is big enough to mill. That one on the end is probably 14 to 16 inches around. The one next to it is 12 to 14. Got a couple in here that'll be firewood. But a lot of it's pretty nice long lengths, fairly straight. They are a little bit knotty, but that's okay. That's probably an 18-inch butt right there. This one's pretty close as well. So, definitely have my work cut out for me as far as moving this wood to the back where I'm going to mill it and cut it up for firewood. So let's go take a look at the chip pile. I had them put it back here near the garden where I'm going to use most of it. I've been nibbling at it already. I've probably taken 20 wheelbarrows out of it. But as you can tell by the size of my shovel, that's a big pile. I don't know, it's 18 feet long, or maybe 15 feet long, and just about chest high. That'll keep me busy for a little bit. I've already been putting it to use. I got this new piece of terrace finished up. I might refresh the chips over here on this side too, it depends. But also I've now gone all the way clear around the garden. Keep the weed pressure down. Got this all chipped back in. On this side. I'm very excited about, because now finally out of the weeds you can see my lavender and my thyme, sage, some more thyme, sage. Here's my grapes, which I'm going to actually trellis now that I have a nice little spot back here. Another grape over here. So this is all looking great. See, my next spots that I have to take care of. I have to get in here on my apple trees that are up here on the hill, give them some chips. They're getting kind of buried in weeds there. And then that lower hugel terrace that I built is ready for chips too. So I'm going to cover that up next. Opportunity to put a whole bunch of chips in the girls' coop. I'm going to actually fill it up higher till that perimeter board is totally filled. But I'm just doing a couple wheelbarrows at a time every day. Right, girls? You liking the chips? And then last but not least, I have to go all through my berry patch again and give that another layer. The weeds are starting to pop through, and I have some pieces around the perimeter that I want to chip. Expand that out a little bit. Okay, as you can tell, I kind of have my work cut out for me as far as lumber and wood chips go. So my upcoming videos are no doubt going to be some permaculture and hugelkultur stuff. as well as probably cutting up some of those timbers to make lumber for projects around the homestead. So I hope to see you guys all soon. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done so, and we'll talk to you later. Fall is definitely coming. Maple's going to be gorgeous this year, I think. Depending on when the rains come and knock all the leaves down.